This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
I Boadu TV yama munyina akwaba na yantinsi mu Yaa Titi afaya NPP fo. Apostle Emeritus aye Safo Kantanka tiase no e na NPP fo ye na e ma adwa Safo e kan ho asem sa no ene Bawumia se yemfa NPP fo nyina bɔ ne nchom now Yaa Titi say so mutimi kokopa Apostle Safo achaw e ma ne jitum dia na Ghana for the bɔ ne bechom National Cathedral sika bi o madibi o mutimi diska ne ba ye de bɔ ne e bechom e bɔ ne be ho asem ne yeki
ye nyina ye papa ya de nyina Apostle Dr. Nadine Dr. Kwadwo Apostle Dr. Kwadwo Safo Kantanka ye papa over the weekend ye te say wada ne benkum so nchemu no kra kire say me say ya wada ahemache na asem no esiye ne san so ye panyin ti na wo say ye krakra ne ma bi ansa na asem no be ba beto abonten a etimi aba beto abonten na eye mareho na me ko social media ne ma me hu ye edefa papa no se de nipa dodo na ahya ase esu no ni ade ba ko a me pese ye te ase ne say Ghana ha ye te no obi wu a ansa ne ye beka na chi asem papa se obi te ase a ade obeye bia ye nsem hunu ma nkrofo nipa ni wu a na afe na oh not to say afempo na obete say na oye bibi ma nkrofo bi because ya won nkrofo bebre omo ye niema wo mo enhye da emfa nto badwam enti obi wo ho no mo a obewu bewie na afe na nkrofo mpa oboa wo mo no na afe na asem no oh no oye say mami oh no oye say mami oh na ye ka na chi asem papa Ghana pe ena obi wu ansa na ye ka na chi asem pa oti ase a ye nka da de obeye bia ye bedidi watam because ya ma ye ho kwan ama politics nti ye tan ye ho enti obi ya de papa kra na adwen kire ne say nipa so masi mehwe nanim na mehwe na tikwa o ye NPP ni mehwe nanim na mehwe na tikwa o ye NDC ni enti say nipa no na asem bia ne ye bi obeye bia anye ne fe me be say me bisa NDC ni NPP say Apostle na ye no beko eya question na me bisa mo Henry on beko ho wo beko na me say NPP ni NDC eye no omo beko who said this is hypocrisy at the highest peak pure hypocrisy at wow eto da bia nipa ntemase nipa ntememe Yaa Titi ase. There are so many issues I think say na over the weekend me nimpanyofo bebre kasai and I told them point blank say I think it's high time say and same be where was say me jaika because the moment I start say me kasa asem no na my emotional I feel me the pain ne kasa because mentia say the entia on my Ghana ye wo baby a ye we mentia say the entia adia ba ko mienu miensa bi anka enni kwan se etwe ye mpuntuo kwa akire na etwe ye mpuntuo kwa akire because of entiase kituwa binti enti sa issues no me start say me kan ho asempe na ma ye emotional na afa me won say man control me ho am de yaw kasa de enti me bisa NDC ni NPP anopay say Apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka na yie no omo beko bia na ene say Mwanya fair to young Ghana for Mwanya fair to Apostle. Wow, ebaya me yase a year danu bedruno and sa kesia sika wombe bodino sa sika no ye de ma Apostle say Apostle wunim die kura wi ani ade anyankopɔ de adua wo mu yi ya so wo mu se kosua so man na sa sika we ye de maw Yanka say ye from Mabunu, be about 100 and 200 and 300. Where you from government? Ye do more mount. We name the crown, impart it on them. ye nya bida ade ane ye hu ya ne say apostle innovate ade foforo no de be kire wo badwamu a na abamu mpanyimfo ahyehye coat wo mo mefrantoma no mo frantoma because apostle was an African man no ma frantoma kase abo coat akase no ma kwa gina ho ai kai yefo apostle die wo ye nimdiefo no ma kadwom beka nyina na wo mo wura fi wo ho se akade baako ade baako ana aka ne se nka ban beso apostle adwuma ni mu se twe yeah, brand awodo na aka wo wiase na Toyota na ye ka ne say ye ka Suzuki Hyundai na mo ka no Hyundai kan de basa Hyundai o se Hyundai na se Hyundai emu de ahia Harry wow mo babie Kia Benz Mercedes Benz ni abubo chese Lamborghini ana mo friend say Lamborghini o se dia minim ya bikwa minim bo Ankrofo innovations awama yo wo mukrom awama banyan hu hia sa woso wa masene awama so masra mo amode na gina no ye ne je ho chen ya ye de unim se Ghana ye copy blindly ye bibia ye bia ye copy blindly Apostle nim die kura no Ghana baby antimi amfa nsi ne kokoso anase na nisu se apostle adwuma oye ya your mind wey ebetimi create employment wey ebetimi di sika foreign exchange ebetimi the foreign currency e dia ba kroma because so be every krofofro bi so oba beto Kantanka car menya sure say oba the dollar ne beba or the dollar ba kro ba sisa ni cedis not dia ba beto na ye sidi no nya ahoden wonim say I was shocked yesterday to chance on an interview me ankasa madam for na ye bia for Gianna Churches das e grant ye enra wonim say over the weekend na apostle ara hosem ni see no then enkonform grant interviews e wone ho e start say e pop up nti na me kan say Ghana ha ye twam obi wu wie ansa na ne ho asem papa ba me kan say back at what's it Kasapa or Top Radio? Yeah, one of the Top Radio. Mene neba panyi no me rekrefi ni din neba panyi na yeso ahwe ne dwuma no so no Kwadwo mene ni ye interview me say na me wo feeling bi say oma de no omo ye ne sa binding ne ho gimu a oman ni nyina benya so mfaso mene ni ye interview na chese wo chekire mu wo mo niama wo mo ye ni arrangement wo mo ya wo mo peso mo tire adwuma nim ba na akase wo behia wo benya support from government. Wonim sana Ghana for nyina nim say 1D1F na NPP share ho bono anya hwenka Kwadwo Safo Kantanka Apostle enka na adwuma no ye de beka because na wo ensafa trikura asi wa nipa na didi ho a ase ye atukura ne ye de somebody akobo ho say we 1D1F na Apostle adwuma no wo ye no na gina brane wonim say apostle single-handedly no fan krofo e kire wo mo adwuma wo kwa ne yade mu aye won krofo bebre omo esu adwuma apostle anyi omo sika bia wo omo ho omo ye adwuma wo kai say akwada bi ade se konko se den eye ka yes say na ye ne practical se den dey yo emo ye ka ema or the minimum de kro de car no de ode ye I think say bi ye dua bi ye dade o se den no keka bo mu me kai say me nua ba yi da na makro de car ne ba ho emo tira mu kura twi sa kwada no apostle ne fa no obi afa na akoma apostle ono a ne fa kwada no e no de ne ko ba bi a wo ye adwuma no o man we ye wo sika memo bia na ada wo se sika eni Ghana ha sika wo ha pa sika wo ha etisa wo ti say enkofo pre na Ghana yo hia my Ghana ye nyo hia my bia na do kan tina me catch you say when another was telling you say yet sika so ekom de ye no he meant it na onim ne nanjina no onim se Ghana nyo hia man no onim se Ghana yet sika so na ekom de ye he knew it before saying it all no onim. But you see, obinya power we are, na power na sesa na dwe na afei on thinking straight biem. because anyasa Nana Danko Akufo-Addo as the president, one president, and requires to disappoint Ghana for because he would have been the best president ever. So one be president here. Me na me cast as the first, and I'm saying it again. Nana would have been the best president ever. Sanka ya man kwanya mana media konwa ni bia enko be president akaya no so bi da because eniema na egu ni tirimu no na ye hu ne say ya kese dodo oyi ba ko to say bam kagana osimu na kiyeko e ba ne sen greediness krono na ewo nkrofo obatwa ni ho ahia an wantimi ntia wo mo ena ma na do faili ye. And Dr. Bawumia nam no aka say wamu ye mistakes bebre. That video is there and I'll play it for you. Wamu ye mistakes bebre etu wamu sere Ghana for wamu pa Ghana for Dr. Bawumia one of the mistake amu ye Apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka mo de ma no fefa ne ho Emma nkrofa dwen ya wamu say wo ye NPP ni tin ka NPP abai na djuma be buumi NPP beba na djuma na ye kese ama Ghana aso man ye nyaso mfaso meka ma kire mo say said Yamoto Apostle Pahwi no a contributed to mu defeat ewo aye domi kwabenya muni ma me ka kire mo edu ba bi na mo fo buo kwa ma papa no kasaba wanya bibia mo wase wo say ja abo ne kro no na kwa fanam ka no kra nya papa edu ba bi wa mo so odo kwa ne TV no ya na ju bawo nsaba ansa na TV na so na kwa foda form chi ne yesre Ghana ya enemy me catch your point blank say Ghana ni won ne yonko Ghana ni kwasoro a opeso finding always a means obenya fault e wo dipa ne ho no aka mame ka bibi fam good dipa ne ma se keke mame nya bibi se be ya na ade no ye ne beba fam enu ani ye interest Ghana ni ya dwene da ye tirimu nya adwen papa broni ho onte sa Adia ba ko pe na ye wo broni ho broni is very fair broni ene obi ya ade a opese ohun se wadi nokore e dia ma no wo ya copy abrofo aba when they come to omo nokore die ye nkope when they come to omo transparency ye nkope when they come to omo genuine love ye nkope Ghana ni ka so odo hey obi na no ka se medo. Say my name is Herbert. Oh, Mr. Herbert. When me pewasem o, me feel to. Ha, Ghana ni kasa asabre kire wa pe ba bi ko winter. Na fo ani ba ko tete. Because the obebie na no mpo so ope wa asem a wa dwen ba ye o se ono ne door no. Ono mpo ne ye be use no against you. Because the thing say nipa so masi ben ye use say nipa na ye be nya wo. Ya dwen da ye tirimu no. Mirror who weekend then I ask myself NPP ni NDC aye no be kopa mutimi kokko bonsa wa ho buy your head in shame because modi Ghana abro modi Apostle abro ama che say mahu se politics na ye wo Ghana ha no say yanhwe ye ho ye be ye no for so many years o man ye nya so mfaso enra me chance on video bi ana obi ya wo TikTok o ka se Dr. Bawumia sama o keka ne delegates nsam o mo keka ene chama wuntumi asam o mo keka no o mo no se party na ma power o lusu hwe o mo na wo mo nya sika wiya biem and I agreed with him. Ghana na yesi ye wo sika yeti sika so ekomode ye no nipa dodo se na nya sika no so mfaso nipa dodo asa na nya sika no so mfaso bisa wo ho ba wo twa wani a wotimi se Ghana ye wo sika pa ba wo mo behwe sika no so ama ye me no mienu ye nya so mfaso no omo no mabusuafo ho hia wo mo eche me no mienu enti ya dwen wo se me ye Ghana ni na me ye no emfaso ban na me nya se Ghana ni eye first question I was say wodi ka bisa ansa na ya ka kire wo say kodidi wo yonko bi atem kwaye wo yonko bu bone a ansampo na watu saa na mo no amu na mo ka Apostle adwuma o ye ho asem bone no no mo interest ni den The Abakas one TB Obwa, unim say, Nana ya for interview, I was shocked. Unim say, na oto Kantanka car. Who's that duty? Huh? Mesro, made in Ghana, Diano. And I wouldn't say apostle, ni niamani bino, no ya no dia na import note or no tia duty. But what side koto car na? Abai si side ko tia car no who duty. We, ya pese adwuma ne kwasoro na se ya pese ya say adwuma no. Ya pese ya say because emfa ho. Emfa ya ho. Ghana ni susu se mama to broni ade sense me to me yonku ga ni ade. Including abanya wo mabako nyina. Apostle said na adwuma ya se nye ne. Ache ya wo moa bi bua na ke aboa ne dadada o. Ya wo moa bi a ye betimi di aboa eni kwasen ka apostle adwuma we nka ba bia edai ehwo na ke ye kan wasem because ayet say the adwuma na ayet say Mr. Herbert ati ne private company no no amu ye na ade. Saa na adwuma ne te Uko Korea omo ayi ka ne say class no omo ye wo ho no aban is involved. Onim say wo kwa aman bi so a ma me fa China kra nya example me fa wo kwa chi me do kwa China aban make sure say Mr. Herbert person ye business ben na person wo ye me person me ye we okay ye be ma interest free loan a obetimi dia akoye adwuma no sika ne ye be ma no ye fa interest nka ho wo ye adwuma ne ko nanim na wo tue sika no se be ya ofofre bia Henry super so ye business enti na China for ne timi ba krom ha e be ye adwuma because o mo sika ye dia ma o mo no interest na so by Ghana bank say wo ko bobosia e dia akoye adwuma interest a obetua eso sin sika na mu a okoje wuti anya ye obaton wo japade nyina wo bobode bobosia wa Ghana ha se kunkuro wa hwe ye mmabra biem wo do sika na odwetire nyina betua ka because yenya aban bia mane ka say business is way dia ya Ghana ye omo matwa ho ahya kra benya so fa so ama ya aban kra ya so madwe eti ni pasumasi me yema interest free loan we ma yema no wa hu ye ni san hihye ye ni bi Kwafo esu o apostle hey Sama enkura me nyesho se bi wo wiase because sama wo wiase ho e wasan ko bi wo ho na obie na no so osu apostle sinu koto se gaw sinu koto ma ne kwa ne ho especially omo amane ne kwatena ase hye ne bo no ka wo sina koto na kwa ne ho e kira so tomorrow akosho obi bo se me yese ni se ama obadwunu hu mienu Sha baby Ghana da no enu kwase ha ne yeda wo enu kwase nka ha ne yeda wo dia travel around na hwe eto da bia no mabisa mo se enkran ni Kumasi nkwa na ekwa na ni ma na sesen because ukọ outside Accra Kumasi Takrade Sunyane kwa other areas e bia be for Tamale enka ho kwa other regions na kwore asa eni bia ya abayi ni technology ya abayi ase minimum so no mo ya cut off mo ka ho ade a travel around TikTok bisa on say TikTok ye de TikTok no da ne ye ho ade papa ban pa na kwaso wa TikTok a ma e wa impact mo ban bisa udia bisa ho TikTok nkuan na metimi aka say akwa around any Facebook Instagram anya common with other areas. X anya common with other areas because it look as if say a bit complicated. But TikTok ni Facebook, they all Ghana akurasi bi ebi o. Baby sa who say nipa no ti akura na se no kita TikTok account na or the content no then aya ama no. Impact ben na dia ma on my Ghana. Impact ben. Say ya the one mama dani campaign center. Enti obi a paso ya campaign near the TikTok. Obi a paso ya campaign near the Facebook. That's it. Then na TikTok yema Ghana. Impact ben yema yen. Wow, the last time I catch us say social media is very powerful. But one way you bedu them. One way ya ebedu wawu. Say technology na aba no. Dia ye timidi ya no eya bone. Mami twa Herbert voice kakra. Na me twa Henry dia kakra. Na me kansia ni na me fa bibi nhyamfini na me keka mom na me fangu habit wufi technology na aba ne de ya no ba na apostle ade natural technology aya kama ne tu ode ye niam bebre but ye nya aban bia ma na nye committed say apostle adwuma oye me pese me ye committed and make sure say e baba ba your mind dia unim say we na ke betimi adopt apostle adwuma na oye no ye adopt no say o ma ye japade na ya nkasa no ya make sure say ya invest wom koke university kware Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology ko kware obi so wasua mechanical engineering se wan mebwa tutu bicycle fa ban hwe so betima ahisa masia mechanical engineering tutu bicycle gu ho na ka chan so hyehyɛ so betimi ahisa skill driver kaya say chim onim chese book long theory emi na ya Bawumia no Bawumia ya economics theory when it comes to the practical aspect of it onim and I don't blame him because of our educational system omo kwa de omo ya fortunate say ko ba kwa brochira ko sua de aba but your system no ya theory na ya practicals enti obi nyini na ka bia ka ne talent ne say me pese me hu se ne ye car pese me hu se ne ye moto me pese me hu en sa ne ma ne drive your mind who you gold ne natural resources free wa sa ne ma ne drive your mind enti nka bible timi adopt say apostle wadwumai ye pese in school momo de na practicals nkwa enti hwa obi on ko school da kwa betimi akobi because ye way sha mama ka be mention knowledge wisdom difference wo nyansa ni nimde difference wo knowledge we acquire knowledge wisdom is here given to you by birth nyame de ma ebi na ya apostle no nyame de ache no enti ka ya say apostle wadwuma ye ni school what you say na wonim de na kura wo ne wonyansa no wo de impact ma Ghana for enti be man say ye nya school drop out say ya so obi akọ JSS BC wantwa enti no one nam bachire me ya sure say nka ye nya street hawkers eto da me nam traffic mu na me hu say emrantia ne maba wa nam traffic mu ton ade a na me raho why ade na wase basa enti me bisa Ghana panyefo se munam krom na mu se maiwa tichu oba na akoda hye nachi no dimirika akọ traffic mu koba emrantia wu se abrantia na betia bokama abrantia wu ma na dwuma bia wa wia so betimi aye because ansa no be tam niam akosi traffic mu se oton no oye hozra sani pa me mani bibia obetimi aye ye ni hyehyɛ ye bia ma Ghana youth enti ye nyina ya de say ye pe white collar jobs me pa adwuma ma tra office na ma bot tie me pa adwuma menya quick money because ye panyemfo na omodi ye nim no a kira yen say ye wakwan bi a wotimi fa so nya sika ntem a wo mmre enti ye say mrantie ni nyina ni abre person mo ya politics ba we okwa brocha ho omo wo sika no kro mo nya politicians obi paso ya politics wa brochira na se nipa no nya na dwen say o pe japade bi na se bibi e bia nipa no wo spirit bi se or service or serving in mind eti wo mo sa niam na viet ni we ni kuntan na ye fancy wo Ghana ha no omo fancy eti da na me wan wase ase so mo hu say UK prime minister so ate bicycle so ko parliament so na okwan nkrofo wan na me say mo aha na mo fancy vieto cars akese na abrofo ne ye no omo nya for mo hu omo ya for Africa me ko mo ni me say ebibi for panyimfo adwene na enye bibini nim say ekwan we me ya me de motor analysis local craft so be ye onye because ono ot V8 enti akwana tutu kra ebo abati fum kana ebo amena ma abati fum misa aba so atra V8 mu da esi amena ma ahweze de kire abati fum eno eti me dedo da de wakọ de waba eti kwan no anya menu mi enu aya sori eti tiko unim tiko akwada okwa sa aka nketenkete enu ado bo ho eka wakoma ebo se a wusisi nya na afa wo spinal cord na be so wo film na ni nam wakoma ho but wa betu ukakanka but akwa no ya nya because ya no ya ba ya da viatim mu na mo bre enti atoda bia ya na me di ya wa makoma mu say Ghana ye need see the batache say nimdie ba but the rate at which nimdie na eba no niam ye de ye so nye papa wonim say nimdie a ekura Ghana for a wasanke ye de ye niam no ye betimi dia invest niam bebre ba ye nimdie na ekura ye no ye de say ye ho obi anya nimdie e wo technology ma me fa anya bibi a betimi dia say me yonko eno pani ade a eyemfa so ye nya wo technology a ye se yakoyanim because TikTok dey sanya mane maye no TikTok especially maye no na me wu da say Mr. Herbert ne of a Samson ebetimi aye namfo pa close friends TikTok maye no so mo kontok so obi akọ ne baby so obi mfa camera nsi nanim nka say Samson na me no ya danfo no wan kase ya nkyere me wan kase ya nkyere me hey TikTok buy na sa de ne buy ama na best friends no my enemies na nipa na dua ne se ma me mfa me nua no nkotena social media na me ngu nani mase wow nipa ne paso kama me of Samson ma me ngu nani mase na obi ahu se me Herbert me na me nim no me na me na nantepen credits se me ni pana nante minim no inside and out eti ma me good ani ma se me di na tam me nkeka nkomo bi a me ne ya adamfo no oni me di ya ma wiasente na aye den what do you stand to achieve abrasa energy ni sa nim dia na awa no ka betimi dia ye bibi for your life and now Ghana for so Apostle including NDC ni NPP for hey mamu su bi da mo pekura ye no sa mo kwa ho mo pe bibi nkata monim because mo afere papa mo afere o mo afere yankasa hey wonim say Kantanka kai Ghana police service for obi o ma o mo bi kan da so nam ho den de akoba da bia ya ye nua ba ma akrobeto kotobi kan na ewo ho akoba da bia enti enye se na Apostle adwuma oye ne na ho ntie o oye Ghana ni ye bibini membua Ghana ni na onkosoro o da bida sa adwene na we yetirim membua me yonko bibini na onkosoro da bida menye da meme wiase ameti adwuma bia ne ho ade chemi ametimi aye dia metimi ya na me ye enti the last time na me kase obi ye teacher ni amebu ne pa me kwa metie ebetimi abasa minimade we pa ba mintimi nkyere Mr. Herbert ma ne ntiase e chese me nye teacher ni and I'm like that ya kwa lecture se bi wo ho a ya kyera de awie a ade no metiase ba me yonko bi kase on tiase a minim kwanya mefa so mpo a mekyere na obete ase me nye teacher ni sanso na me nya medical doctor me nya nurse me se me suro moja obi yare na me kwahwe numpo a ahwe ameba na me so me yare me kra ntimi saade no ntimi me hu nurse ni hu doctor ni a me bu ne pa eno nche se nipa na oye adwuma no ne ni ye bi nya de bo oman ya eno nche se me nka eno de meka ba me bu nipa no because of the profession any akokoduru award ye saade no meti ai o ka cha me sa me ntira dwom na me ntomade a me ntom but me we secondary school me kwaye lawyer bi adwuma na ya cosmetic shop me kwaye na enimi mu because customer no kwa oba me ni kwa me fa so a me jam uto dey but ye wo bi aho Mr. Herbert o koto ade a wan hwe ya wo koto phone we yo wo beto bi before fraka ho nyame de ache no eti wiase na yete no nyame ne ade a wode ama obia wo de a na waye ne yie but say ye hu obi talent na talent ne betimi abo maimu ne nyina den na wase ye was see any leaders are from Sabre Yukui. Senti Apostle Koye na dwuma na waje na kire no ono amoti ase kra no yan show interest enti wakwa wie ne na be dey ene yakwa singi praises ene yakwa akwaka na chi asem papa not to say nyame che na de hwa me se tribute ahodo ebesunu wahu tribute ukwa yase na wutie ayase tribute ahu ase nipa no ote ase no ne ya so do soro azuba kom na de o kan tribute no kwa na ne nka me say abi before the yadwene nye yadwene na da yetim adwem bone yenya de ebe ma ye yonku abrase yenya de ebe twitwa ye yonku nanti mama me ba me video na ase wa pagana fo nya chero meka de aba be sia sam wati asem ase give me Bawumia say or say appointees say ordinary dokra ka ho as a president odo ono amu aka ho as a vice president or the ministers aka ho or se party ni nyina or ma ye Ghana for bone into o mo pa Ghana for achew enye me na meka Bawumia apology we ho answer na mo bekọ Apostle Dr. Kwadwo Safo Kantanka yase no mo fa sa apology ni bi e ma apostle answer na mo akọ yie na se me na meka kire mo sa apology no Monfa bima Apostle Kwadwo Safo Kantanka ansa na mo be si de na watwe dase mpa mako because ma ya bone de ma ye bi papa Dr. Bawumia try and error ye nya bi biem me na me ka kire wo try and error ye nya bi da okay say Nana Akufo-Addo be the president was it 2018 or 2019 emu baako apostle or innovative assessor amoka bi osesen ana etuo ewo woso samoba kaisa event na Nana was there. He was there. Oshanebo Boshane fine wow where Kantanka sa we ade we ya mo hwei sa amoka was saying dana na all ya kire no Nanado was at the event ye di abrochira bagana say na eye sa da na event no etwa ma abrochire no si wo Kantanka ho no ma antre Nanado was there kwashaba ekowie say ekowie say de Nanado wawie na dwuma yo ti ni mai sa na akwawie o me say ansa na NDC ni NPP mo be kwa yie na se no mo papa yi chohwe program na nie Nanado was there Henry we good nyame nhira and na ma hwese metok kala wele bia mo adia so ahu Nanado no wa event na say eno akwahye apostle bo Mumisa Nanado says abosha no de kwahye apostle say obebu ama na dwuma na mu atere me pacho mumisa say sa amoka we omo to ma Ghana Armed Forces ana say e ka showroom ho kana ka wo showroom kano aka wo showroom eti sa me ka kira wo say ansa na NPP mu be si ye na se no mu papa ne ma ene na busuafo chew ansa na mbekọ amako NDC mo papa ne chew because say ye can say Rollins ti akonwa so say papa no ye sa na mai kakra o no ye Kofuo be di akonwa no ye Joma ama ne Professor Mills on by no ye meboa President Mama on by no ye ansa na no achi Nanado ene Bawumia baaye no ye eno kwade na afedo ye no kese mu pa President Mahama ti akonwa so sisi ye from January 7th 2025 I swear President Mahama in Apostle no ye so over the years papa ni ya pase ya boano ma na dwuma ne koyia na nka ban betimi aye ada no manye okaso oye event aban bi oti akonwa so bia bekobi wana abe hu no makọ gira ka nim ba ko bi oye 4x4 kase bi ase ebro V8 wo ramu a utimu se kitchen nyina wom se mo be kai sa ka na kitchen wo ye bed kura wom a utimi dam sa ka no yetimi ko import to be free abrochire ni ade aba be sia sia de ye for hiring the abesi Ghana has a hang and from a phenomenon tourist centers. Kantanka ye the same car naka showroom. Amokano aka showroom. Come on from the among kotompo Emma Ghana Armed Forces for say mon try car you my shadi. Akaho. But event that's no na do as the president. Kasabebre no shebo ni wie no tu ni car no koi ene se oti ni men boshedo odi konima wunim say we water tankers we bi waya aka showroom mummi say me say emu dodo say na aban toye and you see ejobo ya huhui empanyimfo akuku da ma wa Ghana ha wo mo ka se empu a epunu no o mo nyina na o mo guase no mo nyina wo ho bi o me se Ghana ye ne je se ye ka obi asem abra wawu enti me di kan aka bi ko me nim se afa na tribute akese ye beba oh not to say ba me nya aban me emwa bia ni wa metime di abo apostle me to me ni hwe me ho hwe mini kwabo ukwa account mam ni read them timi mo apostle wo kwan bia so de na metimi aya aboa na ne se da me ne ba ne interviews ni ehwe na djuma ne se ekosen na Ghana ha ho wo ya interview papa and trendy wo de akwa kasa na e bia asam na o kan no obi feel say or your friend e hu say na asam no be trendy ba ya de papa e be boa ka asam papa e be boa my punto and trendy da Ghana ye negativity. Some mama can some ebe gumi yonko ho fi e tradition bibia hwe when nyina papa ye enti akwanya tutu wa Ghana ha nyina ya sori ani ye importo caterpillar ne excavators ni we nya ba kroma no me jimi disasa aban eso Kantanka asenya kanya se we pe no be ye no dia ba be show enko betimi aye bia maye at affordable price ne niama na o import dia ba ye no ne akama ne duty free. Because Yatira Krom have VW, me pa chomo ye Ghana company and also mo ye foreign company. Ba yama wa duty free say, wa mo form oni ama mra Krom hambe asambo cars. Wo to car ni wi awasa akwa akotua duty. Ye ne je enkrofo de ho e chen yankase ye de apostle de ne niam ba wo tua duty wo port. Oye car ni wi na sa wo koto a aban sesan kotua duty ansa na car no watimi register. Nyansa buru nyansa so no ba ya makwan ya de hwa ya ho ya pen so ene ma VW Ghana ba ha ya pen so ene omode other company bi kura ba Suzuki anasere Kia o se hwan ya de boy ya ho safo hene ya pen so ne de sa company yi efra brochire ba ye abra sa company na wo ka ho asem no ya wo the same adekoromenti ewo ye Ghana ha the same adekoromenti ya wo bi wa Ghana ha ba ye de ne yempe ye pe broni de na nipa no obeya no asesa sika no into dollars no de koni kurum Ghana ha ne yatimi atena se ne aye mra ye se ye foreign investors intino ye se company bi wo e ba ha ne ama no tax waiver. There's a number of years if you have about to come higher, you might own 1 city as tax and my bank because you're foreign investors. But yeah, go for no more ya be now. What's your boss half for no? Yam warm da. Can you ask you students be invest time I cover the buy no or invest idea be any timidin sure. Esi so won't fa one sankoka. Because that time I say COVID no won sakwa kan bibio say den obi will be a betimi spreading and other things enti oya in such a way say wo de won sa e kwa ase pe na eno eba mumisa en say student no away Ghana ha ye ne gidi obetimi akofa ade afra buruchira ba ye ne gidi obeye no wo Ghana ha ho ye mpa no ye pekwasi buroni die Dr. Bawumia se wama ye Ghana for bone ti Ghana for bone nchomo Dr. Bawumia bone kasia ba kwa mudi kan ye apostle mo kwasra no bone fache asa na mu wi amaba ye ho Some apostle and me and former the Ananchamwa. Nasa, yes, we are the Chamwa ye. Some to me quack apostle chow. Na bia or the Chamwa. Minim kwa mbefa so ambeti mini sebe ma no susumina so. Sama ya kasa mo de mo bone ya chemo. Enti a kire se bone no. Enya de beba bone fa che beba. Enti ya so ye de chemo enye yie. Ya de chemo a enye yie because or time bebreba me in particular me ji wo krom ha. Aya because of eniema na NPP 4 year na me ka ho asema ne Dr. Bawumia say opa ho chewo no. Me person obi this single video eba abonten na me didi Dr. Bawumia anase na na do atem say ebia sebe o ma no susumina so sebe mpreduasa ne ti ne ho yefe. Somebody should give me that video. All I did was to criticize them. But NPP for fun say me didi o matem. Do you know the difference between criticisms and insults? Direct insults. You don't know. And to see a criticizing will crack what Genesis will say. Adia wo ye nyo, adia wo ye wa bon, dia wo ye wo nye o catch obi so wa bon adi natem. Yes, ma catch Dr. Bawumia say wa bon tie ye didi atem. And also the meka because onu amukwanyi ntumu say wa bon wan kanya afa no oba be pachew. Onu akasa kra na dia tumu say na wa bon. Eti na ne all pachew no. Se na on bon ya. Sometime na sa niama ne kwaso nyina no na kwa betimi aka say no, we are getting it wrong. Baby kwa say na wa bonti wanka. I don't just say my did that mo. Meaning that that's the difference you people don't know. When I saw that video, I said to myself, yeah, mama obi did ya tem emu abamu bia because me my vindicated. Bawumia ma ya wo say na wo ma bon say na mo di yawu say na mo boya bro enti me sorry na mentime ntina because menti ase de enti e wo say on mine sika yeta more than $50 million see de kwa kotu amena all in the name say yes cathedral. And you see nyansa bia ni mo mame say yatam o man sika de si danyama judges say judges intinam yatam o man sika de si office say scholarship secretariat wo mo intinam embassies ahodo asisi wo mo office wo ho nyansa ni mo mame say o man be sa aboka ne yakobubu sa dan no adan ya obi akwa hye nyankopon bo wo ne private wakọ ne mpaye and wa hye nyame bo wo kukuam say urade mane so de hura ne say me di president Obuam na me di president a mesi cathedral ma. O hye sa abo no na Mr. Herbert nyina ho. O hye sa abo no na Henry nka ho. O hye sa abo no of Samson no wada. In fact, no abaye adwuma nti no wabre no wada. Sa ni pa ne bo hye no o de o man sika akotu amena say ono hye Nyankopɔn bo. Mesra o Oko kekwosu kwan so a wini ba kwan so asase gu ho bebre. Fansa wam kwan so na hwe asase gu ho bebre. Faafi anya, dowanya, ko ho, Shy Hills asase gu ho bebre. Yantimi afa cathedral na anko ho se, yankosi wo ho na no kra be create a form of employment at ama omo te ho no. Nemom, aman no ye de Jomahama de me tax. That's the reason why when I'm talking about the cathedral I'm so passionate. John Mahama, President Mahama, or the meme tax, war tax, and what they see judges in the dine, and then the bottom sika, or do a mine sika taxes na yajini kakana, and sono, and what pony bino de quasisi, a dime judges say, ya judge for your baby from Tinto, because a ya said yes, your mom baby da. Now we will buy ya. One ya bibi ama wase, what's up about the chrono? Why we buy and one sit down to be ama judges. Wo by first na we ya say wo bu sa dan na gu adan ya wo se wa hye nyame bonti no I mean won wey me ka se nyansa ni ma me ndi watem ampa so se nyansa anim mo sha any the biggest swimming pool in Africa any enti ya bubu judges ni dan ni gu ye no wey ne de ye me pa twa wey sa me kan wasama ma di watem Mini watem. because sabe na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo enya ne papa sika ode to ho e ma no no de yes amena we ye da ho no eyo man sika ya kana mo so aye donations donations ya ne ba ya ho so no na kado for that e kan ho asem wo budget im na aye donations a epie budget mu ya den because ya kan o man budget a ya kan sika ya de bo man no ho bra eya dan no obi bo sha wa sha o se obesi cathedral epie wo budget im sa ne yakwayi sika free consolidated fund mu se ya de kotu amena we me kwaka we ya ba ye bone. But NPP for whom me say me your biggest enemy. And Dr. Bawumia have vindicated me say me nyamu enemy o. But na me kan okre na acha me say ade na mo ye ne de mo be ko opposition. And your opposition kwa mo say o man no mo bo man ne ka. Mesra o PDS me na mkofa ba akroba. Me na mkofa PDS bai. Dr. Bawumia na supervise PDS. Ewi achire no almost PDS am misleading the whole Ghana. Ama ye wiwi amono sa ne ase nkrofo bi achaso mo kwado mo ye babafo bi o mo tuom ba bia wo mo hyeda hu mo anu kra wie ye no ne atam oman nyina ECG ne de ama wo mo so mo no mo hwe so mo misa Dr. Bawumia say so ase wo sra yan bonifacha sika na PDS agigi free Ghana for as light bills no sika no way Oma mun konta nkyere Ghana fo enti mpa na chow so mutimi be bu nkonta kyere yen de sika ma yen a bone no ye de beche no mesra Dr. Bawumia sika no wose ye de akoya palugu dam na se na ho nyina ye nwuram asokra yemfa bi mbofom palugu dam no say eye the most significant project ever in the history of Ghana no me patro sika no mutime de ba ye de mo bone be ye den e beche mo Dr. Bawumia and that me ba no in peace very peaceful me say mutime de say sika ne mayen ya ye de mo bone be ye den e beche mo enya no kwa o Croy and Associates ye tua sika ma wo ma no mu nya adwuma bia ma Ghana fo eye osafo ma fo ho asem ebeba mu no me pa mo chewo se sika no mutimi bu hu nkonta de yade ma yen a ye de mo bone ebeche mo ye de mo bone be de ebeche mo pa cho mo fa mo mra wawo emo na wo kwa fa ya wo kwa cheche ye ho asem ba ye no Dr. Bawumia emo na ho asem ba wo port wa ye sese na ye obi dia kwa fa ya de kwa ma ye nuanu ma no mo ye akiriwia no ho asem ba ye no wuti be de mo ne babaka ye de obo ne be ye de e be chew simple boni a wususu se modi Ghana fo nyina no mesre wo muti be de ye niam abrayan ya oh now dey anyi ya boni ti na Yesu be wuye ana mi sa ba te bo a ya boni ti na Yesu be wuje ye nkwa na se Nyankopon no obo ye mpo Wasi ye pemu ka ye mbone a ode be chen ya na de wa pemu aka fa ye sika maye ne ye fa obone nchew aya simple yi levia mama ye tua ye konkrofo ho ko ye sika dedem wo tua nyina na wo su na so ya hu de mo de sika ne ye no mo de ye sika maye ya ye de mo bone be chemo mate ne ye ko so wa Ghana Revenue Authority sa sika na ekọ ni nyina ye se sika no kra ye tua sika ma akrofo bi o manya adwuma bia no mutimi di sa nkuntabuo ne ba na mo de ye balance mayen ya ye de mo bone e be chem hey wo sra yan bone fache monko sra Apostle Dr. Kwadwo Safo Kantanka bone fache so timi de mo bone chem a ye Ghana fo ye de mo bone be chem na sabe tiase ya minim say sabe mpreduasa samayen kasa idie ene amobone no ye de chemo a enye yie menti ase de enti a wase ye de mobone chemo say scholarship secretariat obitimi je scholarship no wa mani kunu bi na wa ba ne mma bi na ye atua pediem ema ne ma adan ya ma ne scholarship Ghana from ba cho bone we ye de chene ye yam ka kire me say Mr. Yaa Titi wey no anya scholarship no afa na yere aka scholarship ho ade kwa brochire no de ne maka ho na scholarship secretariat etua allowance ema ne yere ne ma Hey! Esa wo boya bra yesu. Ye de sika ma sefa kosua de bra. Wo de okunu ne wo maka ho. Wo de oyere ne wo maka ho. Pacho bone we ye de che na ye yi a. Mun kan che me se ye de che. Me pacho we wo de sika breen a. Ye de wo bone be ye den. Ebechew. Nyame so far so good. Adwuma na ekosen.
Nyame adoma beka se adwuma no de edafom a ebusu ayeye. Mfie nwotwe na enwoma bi achiachia kakra ewo mining sector, minerals commission, whatever it is, I say you straighten up into so behwempo a emra ye de regulating mine wo Ghana and Act 2006, Act 703. Na sa emra no nanka every 10 years bia na think ye review no. But from 2006 be seen ne
ye review ye.
Ye review sa emra no ntimra no na ye de ma license ne ade. Nti ama minister for the sector honorable Amakofi Boa take you over pen what directing nti ya form up review committee.
Okay.
All the 16 regions. Engage National House of Chiefs.
Okay.
Now you say you reviews our law, no. You reviews our emra we ya. Want to mean sorry in crime and cogent license. Say kwaye mine will Caribbean only mo. So you start from a Kuranasi.
Oh, okay.
Now or Heleno Akaso assassin de daho. Chief executive for the Onosa Peninsula and son out on Kratania dia bankray and Sanya Triaso. Inti the process no starting the review of the new mining law itself no is a plus inti your percent reforms to be a year no doors. Inti me sure say gradually we'll get to where we are supposed to be.
Okay. Reforms and I say no one na me ati say na be from baby a o pese wo ye adwuma no na ahemfo na ye involve na anya say wo be hwiresi nkran na wa ko hwiresi ahemfo ne kon so
yes say embrano 1992 constitution article 257 256 say a good year no a was asase your mind dia.
Okay.
And ya wo wasase a wo ye go to gold or so wo to ye koko or so wo die bro or so wo ye abe or so the moment ye be hu say gold was asase pe abai to me that asase no bi so ye adwuma or ye adwuma 10 years 50 years or whatever I say 5 years na say o to gold ni wi a ye de asase no koma asase ni wura enti ne pa ko ya adwuma wa asase no so no otua de fe no ground rent ema wo asase wura aha enti na obi atumi bankran na wa apply say asase we mpese me to gold also.
Okay.
Once a gold was asase no ye de mra no ye de license no be man pa ko ma na kwakura se enti wo ye ohene wo krom ho enso be hu say obi aba or the license aba obe to gold ewo wasase so o ka bi enye ye because emra no say a good year no wasase no your man o man panyin no ni Ghana for dia ya no hwe so enti eno no obi obo so man ohene say enemy ni mo hwe emra no ma ho kwan say o man panyin ni Ghana de asase no she obi nsa so to gold but say see ye pese sesa mra nim
okay
se wo ba di asase no be ma obi a sa asase no ye de be ma obi no ko hu ohene no bia na ekroman no ye wo musiye emusiye e na wo de wo kotu gold so say ya ho na yesie ye nananom ahemfo ye wo na yeso nti ye mpene ma wo ntu e wo sa asase no so ebu ha wo say ho na ye ya mamre
okay
spiritual and yes rena some rituals bi ha na ye no nti ho wontumi nko ho nanso se nipa ko ne bankran na obaje license no de kwekura se wo ha otumi ye na djuma ntina always was a problem wo mine na no ne community no nti NDC ye ba ye omampani ye minister ye na dwene se sa emra no a emma obitumi finkran koje license de kwekura se no ye reform no nti review committee no go round me kai say maka almost 4 or 5 region we converter region Bono East Bono region and Ahafo ni nyina makobi regions ni nyina hu akokusua nyama ye de lawyers papa o mo kire o mo hia House of Chiefs ene ahemfo kire emra no mu ne de pese ye de ka ho grant rent ni how e be the applications no how ye be ye no ni nyina da kwan mu am ye sure say by by the close of this year there na mra no about new law no aba yes nyame no credit e ba ko pe se be kan yes minister no reforms or the aba sector no very soon we will all see and applaud him.
Okay. What rounds? Then na who damage no near sense it's saying because me sure say moko bia moko site ko say then na ekoso enwram ho.
Ya me da se bebre. Say utu kwan ko mining areas no a. Na say ugina ho na wo hwe nsase no say de ye adwuma wo so no a. Otimu say one ya say Ghana no ankasa ekwan ya ye fa so ye gold no. Ye nim gold ni mine ni ye. Ye ne bia obia di excavator kwa first na ye aso any sofi na nkai
na tutu
enne ye di excavator ba ye tu excavator ni wi a de ye ne say ye mfa ya hohoro eno
okay
na say oba hohoro gold no a na nkai ye sen ka ye tu amena na nsuo no a hohoro no ni nyina bagum enti minister ba wa ye concern
okay
o say enti obo hu ananse ya gold board any small scale miners ako Australia.
Yeah.
Minister no ako Australia. The omukoye they say the new money methods are ye no abrochire no. Yenko sue bi ne fa mra ne fa maboa Ghana. Na ye mining companies no ehuru ye. Esan say your companies are your license.
Okay.
One man license or popo bi so no to gold no. O to gold no ya ohohoro a say our license ohohoro wo so ho no. Inso no to metene sa ba fom na kwako ponsuo bi mu also owo soro ho waje license
yeah
o popo bi so
yeah
and waje license no ye na djuma nanso onimra no so enti na djuma na ba be ye illegal and na all say nsuo onim mpo nsuo no tumi tene sa na kwako say nsuo ba bi be ko bia nsuo na ese no enti wo be ko bia no ho ana say nsuo no wo be say nsuo no ye fin wana na eye na eye about be 30 kilometers away and that's 60 kilometers away or 40 kilometers away a company a waje license the juma all ye no onye ni year because I'm running home nkwa
okay
and you shall be a year 2020 NPP are buying and my license said ye cheap bro yeah the year 2020 election year alone omo mama license is 824
hey
in a single year 824. Under President Kufo and John Mahama time, na license ya issue ye 59. Under Nana Akufo-Addo or man paying President Kufo and John Mahama time, license and Minerals Commission issue ye 59.
59.
Under Nana Akufo-Addo in only being 2018, 2019,
only 2020.
Even in only 2020. On my license 824. And the Obias, just say, Obia nya license no a no wure assassin no tutu keke. Without proper say the pakuno oni mining, oni be kwa ye ko fa no. The oni mo so wetu amna na hohoro no say nsuo sensase. The year 2024, the next 2024 election view.
Yeah.
What we issue elections no 614 licenses.
614.
Ya obi sa won say, "Die ntina aban ya wote akonya so." A drew election years no and we issue more licenses. It's NPP in 2 years issue licenses 1,438. 1,438 yeah a day. And the enfie mochi wo mo dia say asase no ama asase no ase abroso. Na minister bia ba enfie bosome no motwe bosome 8 months.
8 months.
Wo say ejuma minister no yen enye eno 8 months no ka correct problems no MPP for to create to 8 years no yen solve in 8 months. Adeng minister we buy ya o hwe de o ya make us say ya chi nipa 1,400.
Okay.
They are all awaiting prosecutions. I have handed over to police for prosecution. 1,400. Excavators are CZA 440. Now you are CZA irani biu.
Okay.
Over coordinate CZA baby they call CZA excavators are they call NIMOS. They call military stations. And I say police for only from example police stations, district assemblies. And yede sa nyama ni yede ko. Enti excavators ayaji in the last 8 months alone, 440.
Okay.
Shamfai machines ayashiro. Shamfai machines ayashiro.
I know you're different from the modern Greek ministry, no?
I know you're pumping machines.
Pumping machine. Okay.
You can't champagne machines. Man, champagne machine, your machine one. Embrantia no, omo ye galamsey wo ensuo no, omo tena so. A platform, your friend floating platform.
Aha.
Ne no de adu ko jinsu no ko sinsu no mu na ya sok tu. Ne de say ye mine wo nsu.
Eno no omo de sinsu no ma eye den twiam nua na.
Eno na omo de move wo nsu no na. Eno omo de wura asase no mo etwe.
Omo de ye mine wo nsu ni mu a.
Na ye atwe ne ba. Exactly. It's floating platforms. Yes. Thursday year, me know we can say Thursday year best in and say here. 9 months. The National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat. So tax force no. She excavators in 54. Just one day. Ankobra River so.
Na national eboa. Because national ya approach back one. NPP for fire na ye nyina ye ka say. Sa wo hye no de because na ye nim say bia wo de koma assembly bi o betimi dia ye adwuma.
Champagne machines no yem pese obi abeko nsuo no
make excavator no
excavators in the akoma assemblies
okay
yeah the akoma police service excavator yen see
okay
champagne machines no and yashi and is obsha so far you seize over 300 champagne machines
okay
300 across the western region everywhere champagne machines in just almost ton keke obeko baby na e won nsuo no so be 20 15 30 omo na we nam ha I want Cobra so Pra River so Bia River so nobody saying so your problem they say mine no awo ye ya see ye ninja de ye ninja wo kura ne de wo ye no nsuo and forest no se wo asase ekura bi ase na se ka wo tu no ba bi mpanka ye beti ase so or the Sophie 8 to 2 baby apa bibie edi e no pon problem but the na wakofa machine no awde aba be si nsuo so no a wo tin nsuo no so no a wo hunu nsuo no ene yempe enti 300 so far yes easy under the NPP administration and ye this time woman nyina ba o man mu ya se wo ko habo your excavators more than 1200 our port wo ye the fee ne buy NPP time ne kra de buy ni nyina gu port enne so person wo kra excavators a ye ma wo license ya approve say we mining company we say ani wo nya mining company ye ma we are mining company, we excavators, same excavators 20. I had that me person renew. Fine, we'll give you the license. But so we need license there. Yeah, ma unko. It's first, no. Now businessmen under the NPP administration.
Diane so
we security kra excavators ne deba. And or rented them illegal miners. Momo mining. No but Tiane sika ofie.
Okay. Into no mining no nko ye bio na so wo di mining no ho sika.
Thank you. Mining no nye bi otifie. But we security wakako kra excavators aba.
Wow.
Ano the excavators no high mining to beko takwa, obeko bogoso, obeko dwaboso, obeko lebele excavators obo the same person no dey buy no. You are able or unable to trace excavator we dia na we dia. Enti minister taking over pe. Ano say etisade ya pese ye why na ye excavator we wura. Enti ya say we port to say here. Excavators no omo dey buy NPP time over 1200 no. Ye registering nyina o DVLA. Inti enne license DVLA for license all the excavators and some of the report wo.
Okay.
Inti your license inti say me no ka say your license over 1015 of them.
Okay.
Oh port.
E che so betimi attrack wom.
Good. Inti ya say your license excavator no. Na say wo the excavator no fee ha. Now the year Bonibia, we can trace this excavator belongs to Yaa Titi, and as it belongs to the like Edem. Okay. Now you trace so that if there is punishment, we can meet you squarely and hand over punishment to you.
Okay. The empress may be saying what was we a chamfine. They say, "I buy Muntimi yam maybe my chamfine no and I say a backroom ha."
Ya buy no. Yeah, ya buy chamfine. Me say a Juma buy we are your mining sector no.
And as some do one of them.
I mean sure. I mean say. We share the press conference paying year and media engagement no NPP for tena wo mo dem hwe omanpanyin adwuma ne se wi oka oyi nsem ano no a de I say papa or baby a papa di oman yi koi anhwe ne ya NPP e betena opposition a chew we say ni nim de ne nyoma a oyen efe ye de betumi dia ba oman subo ye mfa galamsey ye Inti wama sheda di nsem na fa galamsey se wofa ejuma ya ye galamsey site no in the last 4-8 years of the NPP administration they did not have the political will to do some of these things
Okay.
Enti ya she champagnes for ya ban champagne crowd. Untumi fa champagne emma manim ya ban no. Excavators ya ban no.
Ton so e.
Ya chine say wo ton a illegal because I didn't ya ban it. Enti untumi nton biu.
And Kofi Amponsa the lay you question ano.
Good. Enti untumi
nton champagne.
Because ya ban it and cramba biu.
Ya chiwa ubedem.
Yes. Ya blue water gas a honorable Amakofubo de baye mrantia ya fe nipa 930.
Okay.
Na sa mrantia na ya fa no western region and western north.
Okay.
Ya ma western region 454 and ya den kai de call western north region. Na wo nyina wo nsuo ya fe ne pra ankobra ene bia ano. Na mrantia no sora no pa wo madwuma no so mo nsuo na no no mo bo ho ban se wo nkonko politu nsuo no. Na se wo mu ne se bibi koso na se ebru wo mo so a wo ma fresh soldier for 9 months ma wo ma ba na ma be intervention emrantie na bom mo de nya 9 months so emrantie na blue water gas no esizi water pumps baako 900 na sa 900 water pumps yo esizi ye de akwa Ministry of Agric because ye nim se wo mo agric sector na bunya ho mfaso.
Okay nti ano de mo anhye no water pump no mo de ye den.
Water pump no so our champagne no be see champagne no so champagne is floating machine na pump no na
ti ano na ye butu na twe ba mo so mo illegal de anya akodokora
boys no
aha
we boy
oh okay
sa pumping machine ani no mo de twi nsuo no de hohoro
okay
o mo de nsuo no ti blue water gas no o mo dwuma wo mo ye no o mo sizi pumping machine because you see free nsuo no ho.
Okay.
Enti eno na boys we hwe TV no video no a wo hu no a blue water gas na akwa sizi pop water pump.
Okay.
And na wo mo disable no mo wie no mo de akọ. Ye de akọ district assembly.
Okay.
Enti ewie ne de ni nyina de bre Ministry of Agric. And Agric je no de akọ say mo fa pumping nsuo na mo fa water mo diane. Enti ekuafo ne dia na omodua ediaba wo modua say ye bro tomatoes o cabbage o machine we betumi atwe nsuo na wo dia
pomp wafu
enti ehwo mfaso a ye nya ne say ye seize nanso ye de akokoma.
Okay
akokoma farmers wo fa ye farmer
okay enti asie na ye clear
ya ukoport wa ade ba kwa e besa bob minister ba wonje aban na baso ne tracking of excavators.
Okay.
And the NPP for Makwame the excavators na ba me buso. Ye ba ye ma obi akwan mo fa excavator ba ye.
New one in my. Okay.
Sa excavators ne ye de aba no. Ye bibi ye obibi o Minerals Commission ye fe no control room.
Okay.
Na sa control room no. Ye the trackers bo excavator bia. Nti ye license wo porter ne ye the tracker bo. Ye the tracker no bo ya say wo the excavator no kwa ye dem say excavator we wo di ko bogoso. One wo di akọ ekure bi ase na wo di ko ye djuma. Baby a wo de ye djuma no se wo yi excavator ni free ho de ko baby se be de ko akoye galamsey pe excavator no first no mutumi high obetumi ba won say fa wo excavator ma me na me ko ye me djuma bi mra no aba ba je de ko sesi ye nya ne sa biu bibia wo di no
wontu wo ma ho kwan ne de ko ye illegal dia e ho punishment ba
wo na obaji because you are registered wo di no
okay
until licensing and tracking of excavators has been idea ya ye.
Okay.
Any one of the things. Yeah, me minister ba yi.
Yeah.
Adia ba ko a waye a mani age hu bebre ni se na ye wo mra bia e fe LI 2462.
Yeah, no de ne nyina ye ni wo ho.
Ye nyina ni wo ho e me ye de campaign ye politics bebre. Se ye wo mampanyini bia na wodi 80 years. Ebra ye adwene se ye won sase bia ye mfa ye nsanka ye conserve the forest no na akufa wodi 12 years. Said obedi 80 years, that is 8 years later. Oh, obedi omampanyin 80 years no. Omampanyin na Akufo-Addo say yenye mbrama no. Na ontumi nya tumi na onfa forest reserve. Insase ne forest ayenko mu da ever no. Onfa ma mining companies omkoye mining wo. Ni ebisa ye ho say omampanyin ya baby a sebi butipen eduro. Na oman ne japade na eso bo ho ban no wo de man krofo se nkoye man wo forest reserve enti wo ye mra no LI 2462 ema omanpayin na Akufo-Addo ema licenses bo mo de call 9 forest reserve 9 forest reserve 9 o mo de remu a omo wure mu a na omo ye mining ya ba ya you take over honorable Amakofi Boadu ne ministries na the tax force it take 4 months and sana yetumi age excavate yes age sa 9 forest free illegal miners in them.
And apart from say mrakra na makwan mo forest no that ko illegal.
I'm say illegal na wonim obi ti say akunta mining. According to the 9 months investigation, it is alike say no na your mine license no dey akunta mining dey call forest ni mu no and na say forest no su into no twetwa bi
at the mangrove
and na say gold deal or say whatever deal be o me here say utu gold no we are gold for protection into utu gold no a over 350 grams 250 grams of gold utu we are over 250 grams twa asasina ma o 35,000 that's 350 million and it's ka utua no bo twa ma o twa ma wie na wo yas wo ye adwuma no a utua 250 grams and net wo ye adwuma bia wo 250 grams. That is the investigation that was made by the 9 months. Minister we ye adwuma wo because obo ye investigation we ye wie ya ohunu say no eno ne de ma ya
na no
ohunu ya ohunu asase de ekwan ya ya fa so a ena na ni ateta he was so emotional say nipa ba ye de asase ye forest reserve ye de ama party ni ba o ye chairman wo Ashanti region no ewura asase ni be anya so ewura no ewura forest ni o wie ya o twitwa forest ni de ma ne party for money illegal miners o ye djuma enti wo se mpo wo nya license mpo a di nti na ese wo sa tweba obi mo san ye man illegal mining wo sa fa forest ni enti akonta man ni de na sem de so si kuroi enne minister lucky for him na Amakofi Boadu me on the minister for lands and natural resources sabi honorable Mutala e call the creation ono na act as minister for environment quickly or take you over within the 1 week 2 weeks and or truck letter say come at parliament say sa emra no a e di tumi ma omampanyin no ma omampanyin no ema nkrofo license mom de koye
forest reserve
forest reserve mu koye mining no yenji sa tumi ni from omampanyin sem. Listen, it tells boss, it takes political will for a minister to say I am removing this law that gives the president that power to give license to mining companies. The committee drafting the law no more we are the minister assign it not the parliament for the law to be removed. Offer campaign emra problem ani e kan nyina ne say emra no emma omampanyin to me na Akufo do to me ma ode oma nkrofo to me so wo nko mining forest reserve enkoye mining no sa emra ne yi mfiri wo enne minister no de ko parliament e de be ko parliament wo mo ye hwadwuma enche bia am ye be yi sa emra ne firi wo nti di nti na sa minister we ye mo na baso ne enka se na dwuma wo ye no e dwuma si pia no ko nanim. We must applaud the minister because within the last few days, Shamfai machines, yabaning no, excavators, yabaning, new mining law, or the what to say, Ushe a Juma Papano a year with the sector noa, and this government is doing now. We must applaud the president and the minister for lands and natural resources for the kind of job they are doing. Yeah, that's a tax force.
Okay.
You take tax force, no, your friend in 9 months. The 9 months, no, the composition F. Papa or that woman, no, Colonel Dominic Boa, or your professional soldier, or no, they be an assembly and say integrity matters to him a lot.
Yeah.
They say, oh, you be a best say
exactly.
Some 9 months composition, no, your police for 9 months, no, your narcotic control board for 9 months, no. Your NIB for more because say a cheap miner be near say on your investigation NIB for the police for the investigation not police for your prosecution the court and you say the composition no you do na ba 9 months no and it's a tax force no court na ye chi kwaku menu say kwaku menu illegal mining na ye chi no your NIB for my investigation omu wi omu the report to the police na police prosecuted the individual na ye pe wo mo use brute force and so soldier for
okay
uko communities bi abon say emrantie na omo ho no wi num ne nyoma bi omo ye chemicals bi omo de ye gu nsuom enti the narcotic control board aba be kan nine months no say wo mo adwuma no so say ye dru baby na say endru bone ho nsem na emrantie ne ye ho so a they will be able to investigate enti yantena se kwa and the boy you team say yenye bibi
okay
it took the minister a thinking cap and a thinking capacity say menchini na me fa bibi kakra mra na me fa nya adwuma enti mining sector ye ba ye adwuma ye wo ho a besinde adwuma ye no me nim say by the close of the year to the middle of next year le be hunu result no say yensuo numu ne bibia ebe ye fefe because ye de akwanya to excavators ni ye sizi and ye ma wo kwa ma wo fa foforo ma inte bedru ba bi no be say excavators no ye de illegal mine no eso ate me prefer senka emrantie ne mbaba wa be pickers ne cutlass na yakọ nwure mu se bi tutu form se de se de kwame nkuma time ne ye
no tete ne na nanom ye no
no ye se galam se gada and say no that time no obi anka se ye be chase ye de so for be chase but the obodi excavate tutu form self form no tutu form sensu self forest no ne se die na mo yi die nti wo spend you need only 7,000 close to 7,000
ho de ho hiam pa die ho no to bo na cheche mu ye because eja Mr. Herbert Christ onya license ni bi obeje onya license na o ye no proper obi ya no uni asem
yeah ye wo emranche ne mbaba ye bi ye wo mo mining community e ho de ye wo no
yeah
na ni ji mining ho o ka se onko police and say onko immigration and say onko customer o se there bi ope so ye mining because e ho de ye wo no nim se de nkrofo nya ho mfaso
yeah
it is any panel say o ka se who deny no a you cannot deny that individual so what we do is minister tsena ho adwene wo se o de bi very very cooperative mining
okay
ya ba form group o me 10
and we are different from community mining
different from community mining the community mining na NPP for the buy no na obitumi won kran na wakwaje asase we kure bi ase na oye mining wo ho o se corporate community mining wa bra obi ni community ho a owo group ni we ya se asase no a ye de common pa no ayas nkrofo ne dia ayo man hini asase ne ye wo dia asase ne ye man no dia e na wo kurom ho na nya ho mfaso
okay
and if you're not from the community we will not allow you to mine in that community in the cooperative mining
agbena anamebwa
we will not give you that license
okay
and people from the community no wo mo pa ne be group wo 10 na ya ma license from the district assembly cooperative mining na minerals commission license wa ma krata de regulations aka say ya ma license kwa cooperative mining wo kura na se but emra ye de ma wo nenie men konsuo men co forest ye wadwuma wo hase na mo mfendidi responsible mining eno ani ya start ye de mrantie no bi ko abrochire wo mo nko sua se de ye ni media ye de ye mining na ye mfa wo mo mra no mo mfo ye se ye ko Australia no the way omo ye omo mining ni ye se de Ghana ye no ha puto no omo seti a machine ketua bi no omo hokuru nsuo no omo hokuru a nsuo firi nyina kogu baabi sa nsuo no na omo sa
no masa dia be
horo owia na wakata sa nsuo no sa kata sa so we dua be na we dua bro we dua de wasase so no de asase na manewura na yekọ another place and no be responsible cooperative mining na eye minister dia ba ye be ye dia boa o man Ghana enti see am member licensing
okay brand license no so because license no mo ma bia na
ya ba ye bosome nwotwe bo bosome nkrum ne yawe honorable amakofibu a ensign a single license o bi sa won say minerals commission ye djuma ne say ye recommendation wie na ye je application wie a ye recommendation to the minister to approve
okay
ye de nkrata akoto minister ne mfie bosome nwotwe ni minister sign one license for mine and to one more kita license a one more illegal things ne ade nyina ye from the previous regime
oh okay
yeah, Obia license since we took over in 9 months. Yeah, one crofo a wo ye. Oh, yeah, illegal mining. Yeah, pesi e license. Enti die enti na mo chese na mo my license. Minister say, "Ya ba ya beto problem. Problems no e ho, me yan solve problems ni wie. Na yan fa nyoma tutu yi ansa na ya ba more licenses."
Okay.
Enti o say minister ni dika. Ya ba beto problem. Na ya sa ma license man ko ko wa e ba say djuma no. Enti minister na to ne bo ase say from some fines to excavators to whatever it is, cooperative money na de no ma to me bo ase na me hye nyoma na me ye ne boko. Enti say mema wo license there say me hu ni say he has created that serenity in the front of mining and regulate enyoma and sign we issue licenses. Obi wa Minerals Commission be ha no say, "Oh, ye djuma de. Ye license de man nipa na regulate so mo ye so nya ho fa so." Enti kama license no, but minister say, "Debbie, we want to do the proper thing. We want to make sure say license ye man nipa no. Ye the man at the right time on age. Now, application time. Ya op o ye illegal mining soldier for tata u dwane na u kuri nsuo na u dware nsuo na ye ni nyina enkosi dan. Ye nyina bra ye bre. Enkosi dan.
Wo bra me so me bre.
Ya say ya ma o mining concession was say edan ketua we mu a. Etu ma wo ye odifo. Because when you gold ketua bi 300,000 400,000. Oton ba ko ketua bi 120,000 150,000. When you ton mienu miensa pe wo ye odifo. Nti na ese wo tena ho. Na ye baba tata wo ansa na wa baba license.
Okay.
Dia o pese wo ye license ya. Dia wo ya ne say. O kofa asase no o pese wo ye mining no. Yes, you find the map a show coordinate. Coordinate ni your point.
Okay.
Now we are wa baba ye legal search for Minerals Commission. O ye legal search ni we ye be ka kire wo say asase no ye mfa ma obi a anasa ye da ma obi anasa obi abeje license for prospecting. And he say, "Nya yesa, yini wie
search no.
We are search ni wie na hu say assassin da ho obi amfa mo obi a that will be put in application. Ya hwe sika utua. You pay an equivalent of $240. That is almost 3,000 something. For a small scale mining, and 550 for medium scale or large scale mining. Or foreign company, you pay $750 and do $1,000. And I don't know. And so why? Didn't yes we jai must wait for time. I wouldn't say the way any.
Challenge. This doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
I don't just say a chihuahua when I was here book cross on the wako. We are the wako police for. No, it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. You spend not more than 7,000 with license. Inti yes we call now say see at the end say one more the license no ma wo. E kwan yo mo fa so je license no po your problem. Yeah, Nancy minister ye na dwene say obi a waje license for small scale dia fa won krata bra na hwehwem se ehu se license no ye de ma won e kwan papa so na de fa de ma wa. Yeah, de ba ya. Ye won say almost company 55 of the companies e de ba wo no. Opinion be sign krata no we are the Minerals Commission say regularize it.
Hey,
they begin what say
Abra was a Minerals Commission that was
I think I'll go through the Minerals Commission your processes no na minister approve. Minerals Commission license the recommendation to the minister assign under the NPP administration.
Never
top down approach rather than down to top approach. It's yet to be signing or baby top. Near the letter na Minerals Commission say regularize the papers for the person. Into the pakunu ya odru baby a minister na signed that. Into onya bedru baby pe not the nkrata no.
Or the year juma.
Minister yes sign if baby top. Into one go through Minerals Commission to the minister or you're from the top to down. Into onya nkrata na so ko EPA koje ne license wan ko so called ratification one so just one G permit ikita no so kita license enti ye hwehwe nkra tam ye hunu say 55 companies omu issue license to am some small scale mine no omu nkra tanye enti ye revoke license ni nyina and na ya shortlist 900
license
likely say ye be revoke license no
when I have to one kwajibi. Ya cha license said the cha bro.
Ya cha license said the cha bro. Agrobi yo say you revoke say minister revoke 55 licenses. And And 900 of them, no, they face possible revocation of license. That's a Sanipa 900 no, a quanya woman fast so many license, no, and Dimu in Tiabejo. Now, I was almost saying so.
I say, oh no, I'm ready.
What was the problem, the Bema minister? And these are the things that minister in the sector why.
Okay.
Now, you're negotiating with large scale mining companies. Obuasi gold fields, Anglo Gold. As I say, dear man, obese fitia kokaswa. Onunkwa.
Or the yedding.
Or the yedding.
Not gonna need to hold bread.
Not gonna need to hold bread. Not Chinese in the mining. Now, as I say, dear man, obese fitia kokaswa no. Kitwe bi pe ena oye juma waso. Enti any man negotiate say, release some of the land for us to be given to Yemranti any maba wa omunye jumanwa womote mining community no mfa cooperative mining.
Okay.
It is now we are negotiating with large scale mining companies. And ye taking sasini bi. And as answer no ye taking no. Ye de be ma cooperative mranti no a womanyini wo community no no person ye mine no a ye pese ye de mrade teachiri no. Ye de sa license ye be mo license mo ma ye obadwuma e wo sa community no mo.
Enti yanko ye te se de oboase na ye ku mranti ne se omo ne nam large scale for nsase so. Okay.
Good. Enti emmeye te se the first no na mranti na gbowura oboase go fin sase me ye tuo ye bo mu tuo ne ye ku omo. Ya hwe se what say NPP for say yet declare state of emergency. The only count say some declare state of emergency na some muko site no mumie tu ngum rantie no so ne nkunkum wo mumie tu state of emergency ne mbo mutu sabe o manga na ni o Ghana ni ba China ni kura fi abrochire ba ya man ni wo chi no de no ko China ni no flow ni fi oba ba ya China or gold wo ni kuro mu Wajahaba Ghana have a two gold. Now, no chinwa. What to make the what deport no? Ghana ni no illegal mining. NPP for say, oh yeah, declare state of emergency. Ni enfe 20 almost so. Okoha within 2 weeks. Ampa say the two ko de kunkum wo mu a. Enka 2 weeks you better fight illegal mining. But none 7 the wom.
Yeah.
Say Ghana ni abrantie. Sabi. Open no aduane na oye bibia enyen ye mo no toguru there be satisfied ya yemfa wo mu nyina mra cooperative mining yema wo mu nsase ne bi na wo mu nko sansase nko ye djuma.
Okay.
Na ya press conference o manpen djoma ama ye oka asemba ko a eno na NPP for say and I say some media men say identity o manpen djoma ma ka say last resort.
Yeah.
Ya say me ka say last resort abrofu me kire se nipa ko won the plans.
All right.
Na obe use the plans no sa say anye ye a na ode we ebe ye
juma.
Enti last resort I have this plan to use in the mining sector. I have this plan to use in the mining sector. Say me use some strategies we nyina na ye dia. My last resort means that I am failing. Enti ma me use state of emergency. Yenyandu your problem your plans are your buy and this is the buy yenyan rolling out o see yam call the last resort and no man paying him say Debbie we have not gotten to that stage we have plans to deal with illegal mining esa so man paying joma na catch na pamfo nyina and this first no a obeti say yesi bonzo Gabi na yebubo wo mu din na yebubo Portozua yebubo wo mu din wo Flagstaff House they were involved according to the report of Import Wednesday they were involved in illegal mining o manpanyin anyahwe under his excellency John Mahama udin kwa ba bontini a or they refer to Yoko say investigation about you say this is what he's hearing you want to know whether it's true o manpanyin John Mahama gina bontini aka kire Ghana fo nyina and then the ministers in appointee say you cannot be a miner in this government.
Yeah.
And it's our person who lose a juma that you go and do it. This chief executive have been given a KPI, key performance indicators. Say in the next 3 months in your district, we will want to see improvement in mining. And the about way by yes, and your propaganda na incofobi baya. A juma papa way by your manpain John Mahamane. Honorable Amakofi Bua eye what the mining sector no is recommendable Ate say a idea say about my basso than trying to spew propaganda and say or man pay say last resort in tea. The NDC has failed in the illegal mining fight. And you know correct.
Utu imrana wa chire desi and I sanity. Into His Excellency, the fine gentleman, share. Masa, akwani a guy rough.
Matemedasi.
Na minchi na beli je Professor Jena na opoku.
Pacho say ye de na si akonya so. Enti me pacho wo kai ya na wo de aka ho ama me na eho hia pa.
Ohima ana say ye bebo.
Oh, de ben pacho ma me hwe edi no na afi me mbo ne yi emfa ma na. Wan ko kanti. Me pacho ye very necessary. Aha na ewiase ayete no. De ani de se no. Na odi amano kama pa pacho orampon kruko the first ai
okay a vice president
Nana
orampon kruko the first fine one just ono kazanga o ba se mi wie me nyanchia emi papa no dia hoy brothers
wa chia o mo
nyia chairman general
obi ma yan hia over the weekend ye nyina yante asempa Apostle Dr. Kwadwo Safo Kantanka wada ne benkum so ba de dika NPP mbekwa ye ni bi
ye ni sie so
mo bekwa bi
ye ni sie so
sawa ho
yes
okay
ma menchia na menchia ya hwefo ye ti for majimra omti na menchia the rank and file of the party from national executive Akosi police station party for executive no kind please out for omti be na menchia na meye adom na party polling stations the delegates ehu ye mobo na yasema ye den nam no muji tubo a ye papa Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia omoto abamana then our incoming president inshallah Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia menchia baby okay kafo Samira Bawumia eniama miensa na mepese mtifri honom ma me fa ofidie so na me mebusuafo yakọ ye papa African star ye papa Kwadwo Safo Kantanka ye nyina ye hwe di media waye all my Ghana ne soma wasom ya ne ho behia se enne de ya ne da ye te se Nyankopon aton safre no ne ho behia se be mebusuafo na adofo nyina yakọ yesa so be stress ye nim ejuma waye de aboa my Ghana, Africa, ni wiase. Ni nkrofo a omuye dependent on him. Nkrofo a omudan. Se ma me fa ifidie so na me mom nyina yakọ. Se obrempon kese si eto a. Na before beka se na ifie konya kese na ebutu. Nti e besre, yenim se apart from ejuma oye eye cars awaye invention ni niam awaye ni nyina so. O wasafo kese ti mami fa ofidie so na me masafo nyina yakọ di hia a ebe ma ye papa Kantanka na kuma ni age e obibi owo no eye hawa ejuma ne ntetiye ni na sorry o teye no ebetimi ekrim ne gina for generations and generations to come to see nti e besre yenim se most of the times bibi se sa to a na abobia bufum na afi unhu bia wo ye ti e be stress e adwobro so embra maka de say we minim se ba NPP mu a support o de ma yen ne support o de ma Ghana fo meet me betena ha no ma men danase de bia ye danase but say me so the council ye kai de o ye de ma ye ye say esene katrema e wo hono mkra sometimes no omunya ensem kakra ba ni nyine mu ye papa ye papa na taban na doye eso emo bibiara nti ye fom ye kwa na azokra o de cheye nti mamenda na se na memenda ne busua na ne mba ne nasafu nyina ase maka de se wie ye mamembra intelligence kakra mapeke e wo Ghana Statistical Service ehun be hia se metwe mpelifo e wo ho adwen siso na masa so atwe finance minister adwen siso bibia e ka se government is continuous dia me patre ni nyina ne se oba na obetu bibia se ye papo se ye boni o to aso de ye boni no o review e make sure say you align it to my vision de ye papa Ghana fo nyina so no o to aso okay na last year ekuo bi wo ho no ma o me Ghana fo a Ghana Statistical Service for efo modwuma almost about 400 people. Na ejuma ye de show mo nsa no e say omo nko borders no so.
Okay.
Na eniyama ye de ba Ghana enye registered. Omo trace no omo pick data say the be ya oman Ghana be safe. It is okay do December. Most of the times you meet say eniyama say aba e say you careful those kind of things. Na che say ekuo bi wo ha na Ghana fo bi wo ho mo ye say ejuma no. Na information amate e kire say abai fufu we buy payment of their money in terms of salary normal allowances no aya dia entanko me no ka say about 3 months ni into your year. Okay. Na intelligence am peki ya no so say government na twetwe na ase ama say watu na num asem aka say omu to your this year ye de omu be next year 3 months wo honum dada na ebi mo
were they on contract
1 year into contract ne de say so now ka so renew no more reasons and no de me sure say a union labours ni mo honum look at it but me concern ye 3 months ejuma ma ye.
Okay.
3 months ejuma ma ye. There's been instances I'm about to know videos where we've called the government to look at other organizations almost salary embaya later on you use the government to make effort so mutuya. So I'm calling on the finance minister. I've been told set by 21st of September contracting about to an end. It is some contracting about to an end now the omuka. Nye to an so to some bet to us so some to us no the e nkomo amobedi.
All right.
But say they come next year. I think about September, October, November, December. And so next year you can say almost see so January is February. But in Crawford America, ebi mo a year no mo, ebi mo ekunu no mo, ebi mo man no dependent. You be call Christmas, there go mbedi. Light bill, water bill, and a cost room. On by day to ya. It's a train Ghana Statistical Service for on and buy adrian say. You best say on match rumba. Because on me Ghana for. Say almost to us so hard here, a do baby, you better and further particulars a woman. You better body.
Okay.
They will push very hard. If it demands, I will support them to embark on a demonstration, we'll do it. Okay. But in Drew Honomy, you will DDS a buying a bear. But dear no abandon you see, the Bahana Montem, ebe who gentleman be na Okasa. Me name ni Dibire.
Oh, Della.
Oh,
yeah. Head of Corporate Affairs, Minerals Commission.
Oh, okay. It's on Okasama Minerals Commissions. Medine who ya kakra. You see, few months ago, they were in opposition.
Only Haidi.
No, but you never be wise.
Because Uncle Han obey in one.
I know hear me, yes, say, or better than more Casano. Yama, first of all, I shall for opportunities on the calling in. May I send Kababy by me check here no more time in the room. Two, and Yama opportunity for the former government because the Obeka he was speaking against the former government. Oh, but now Kase, former government about power no. You sign it. The first contract be bree. Licenses be bree on Galamsey. To the extent that NPP for bus stations no be kasa. No mo kasa yes government eka say you declare state of emergency. Na the entire ye kasa han say you declare catch say omo declare we are omo mbotu enkunkum mo Galamsey site. Is there something as a corporate communicator for Minerals Commission ezo dranamka? Is this something now wupo ese ga one do? E dey na wo kasa so are you calling for people at Galamsey site and you are inciting them against former executive or former government people? Is that the motive?
There be say o kasa no dey kan kasa wo peke intel.
Yes.
And tie bi ono so ye intel ono so
peke. Yes, but say we moderate with what you say. You see
intel me me kasa wo boa.
I agree. It's intel na be peke.
Oni ha no we yin
no.
You've touched on it.
It's part of Galamsey issue. Yeah. I'm addressing Galamsey issue.
And only how we be yin no. So maybe you can say
I'm making it general.
Yeah,
I'm making it general.
Men limited to all because oni ha.
Oh kasa say wonu ni se me fi wonu baba emu yedu
ba waka ensem miensa na abomu because me bisa wa asem ba akope
me time ma me asem na meka me time ni mo asa me time so obetima je
o time de enka so ba asa na me pesa wo lande ba asa wo lande ana de fofra be ram
o ka me monitor time o ka chemsa me time so me jai
o time de enka so
nti ma me jai
okay but me ma 1 minute
okay
o say there be ano ya me question me bisa wo
e de mama no see
there be one no see na say wa jump ko another asem me bisa asem a medical bisa deda wo sha so say medical bisa say NPP mbekọ ayiye ni bi And I say Simona. And I may person maybe some say.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
And mama no see we na ka we be so follow-up question.
Follow-up question na me person make no. Enya galamse ase.
Enti mama no see answer.
Wo ka galamse me so me va galamse topic. Me ma galamse topic.
Galamse fa ho ana.
Oh. Obi wo yesa na say wo person de me she kona.
Da be galamse fa ho ana.
Enya say fa me oba me bisa because here were other issues I be discuss.
Thank you. Enti mama no see ke.
Wo ma wa no see what different topic I wo choose so ama wo. Ah enya me na me de ama wo. But who concern na me ma wo kan ye so that you land one land ye de waka na ye nipa na wo kafa no okro ni a na wayi ne ho ano. I'm like that obi de wo be si asisi a me ma nipa kra na no nsi because wo ni ha no wayi ho ano.
Your responsibility is to educate your viewers.
And I make us say there who cannot enye a form of education I will come wasem.
It is.
It's me o de land me
na wo ka say nkofo ba bemotu.
And I make us say
you exercise God train na
na wayi ne ho ano.
But who na me expect say God train na Jesus say no. The all cannot.
So there who come wasem say pikin intel man stop e wo no. Michelle.
But the American,
please give me that benefit.
Is it calling for death of people?
And America say, also we tell our picky no.
It's not calling for death of people. It's not calling for death of people.
Obi, mama enye banta.
Me fellow pa, minimum but it is calling for death of people.
All right. But on Apostle, NPP as a government, were you fair to him? When it comes to support, I was in Kamode man as a bang. Nanka ne juma no ekosoro na ejina ne na so no. Were you fair?
Then am I fair say yanya fair.
Adia ba akope.
Okay.
Menti ase de ntia wasa me koto Kantanka car na me sentua duty.
Okay.
Because I made in Ghana.
Okay.
Kantanka kofa ne niema na ode beye adwuma na. Otua duty wa port.
Okay.
Enti say yesi aban person ye 1D 1F na obua made in Ghana na say indigenous mo adwuma gina. I think Kantanka was one person was en kaban fato na koma so say obebua na ma na adwuma na koso. Enti na me bisa sa question no.
Okay. My mention what you see so NPP taking over in 2017. 2016 you really power take over in 2017. The government Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo government. Almost about 15 to 17 taxes if you hold them. Okay.
A different question about
me answer.
Minimum no ba me mo introduce ya mo yibi from na mo be buy.
Make 2017. 2017 you introduce any taxes.
The American say I'm limited to Apostle Kwadwo Safo.
So I'm coming there unless you want to guard the American.
Me guard but what the time no be tenting.
Oh him enye tenting ka o ma make asanga lewie. Enye tenting. The 17 taxes included aboso kan importation on spare parts on niema omoboa in our car industry, in our spare parts industry. I can say on authority, some of the levies are reduced if you want Apostle Kwadwo Safo. Nyankopon fa the crazy. So or imported such niema ebe for me assembly casa or enjoy it. So it is not true. Oh, come on, this is record. No, you see, me mix it in your man.
Me mix it, baby. I did my point in here because me the woman at one point.
And I'm natural say. Taxes na ye ah ukase ke say so Apostle Kwadwo Safo eduma so no. It is for us to give him tax incentive. In yes sir. Taxes ni bi wo ho no ma industry Apostle Kwadwo Safo e wo no. Ah ye free ho no impact no.
Dem must introduce no so impact.
Ye beba ho no. It what jenu atum.
It is a Robin Peter to people.
What jenu atum. So you cannot on any grounds enkasa ye ba ye anye bibia impact no. However, mijitum say as government all the policies ba now we're buying air anymore. There are reforms are here. Depending on the economy that we find ourselves in now.
Okay. Thank you.
The economy a woman age na say introduce other other taxes, other things are not abide the aba. Not ye won to so I can 2024. Ghana for eto abati aye. Ana yes sir.
Me da say. Thank you. Roger. Apostle ye no mo be ko bi.
Oh. Midasi. I mean,
yes or no? Move a be.
Oh, you have time the pound.
NDC. Move a 10 minutes. Oh, I say young content me time now. And this
you know,
were you fair to Apostle as a government? Because run is a son Apostle or yen you make a cracker. And son of Kofobaye, Professor Mercy JM1, and son of JM2 Abba, NDC as a government, and one back when you now were you fair to Apostle? I'm betting Yako Jana say.
Yeah, we will say we as a government we have been fair to Apostle Kwadwo Safo.
In what way?
The narrative, and I said the pushing of buying and building Ghana, a NDC mantra. Here a project build Ghana, buy Ghana policy. It is on record.
Kantanka cast the doors and are buying toy.
Oh, for that I cannot give you specific number. But I can say encourage Ghana for gaining the dominance in the Ghanaian economy. Yen NDC for a hallmark. The idea is ebia yen fire who MB3 Apostle Kwadwo Safo works, and I say in our political space, because every individual has his political alignment. But when it comes to the economy, the Ghanaian economy now, NDC, number one. Especially under Mohammed's Indigenous Entrepreneurial Support Program. Under Muhammad, the term of office, in the first term of office, the necessary support. But Adibakwa Ubisa once a man managing the taxing of Apostle Kwadwo Safo ekas no. Wohwe nejumo or commercializing especially in the 2018 to 2024. Now opposite Ghanaians it me benefited from the works. But how on earth an idea mo produce or Ghana obey duty of what? Because I think the duty is based on something that is coming from a Western environment and a foreign country. Because you use those taxes and I say so that levies to discourage dumping, so that we will give a comparative advantage and a competitive advantage to indigenous companies. What I say, the idea of those tariffs and taxes now added to importations, so that local companies are need to compete. They are discouraging foreign competitors. Right? It is a producible Ghana, a banning and a year imposing duty, and I say a year also. All these things comes in play into na honorable autoforcing. A steady system who say no, Ghana a taxation system near porous. There are some more functions and more practices somewhere. It's in our city committee to review the tax system so that we would adapt one mode of taxation. Now going forward, country are adapting their any operations. Into double taxation, a lot of sectors, a lot of dealings. Obiato emo wetia waye duty because yenim say oton obewe ebe calculate duty retailer no so akoye we ono so beba be intino taxation ekwa double like it's either say you be adopted one form of taxation, but you adopted that you practicing the mix now in favor. I believe say we as a government we are committed in making sure say the life of the people are transformed, and I say you are committed to make sure say Ghanaian indigenous businesses grow and get the competitive advantage. Do you
think say Yamfa Apostle dey into yen ho for say on mine? So my baby ya aban no beso nasene no wapagya no.
A very good question. One say a Western world, especially in Russia, they intentionally build people. What you say? Yeah, intentionally build people. Say sciences are almost be a unity with some inventions and technology. I will say aban that person does not own himself. Obedani state property. But we as a country the spirit of patriotism it is dead. And pese mekuminya so esun e Ghana. I think say it's a bit boiled down right into the educational system. That educational reform now and starting from the crèche. It's in akwalani nini na on having that sense of patriotism, that sense of belongingness, sense of putting the country first. That way, no, you bet me abwa ama inyama ayere, aye kama, and I say inyama akoye. So I would say, going forward, no, we have to be deliberate about Ghanaian, like things that are produced and manufactured by Ghanaians and owned by Ghanaians. Okay. We have to be deliberate about raising billionaires, people who will influence things in the country. Here, Oko Nigeria, Dangote. Original on international platforms, it gives credit to the country. What shall I say? Such people have influence in the political landscape of the country. Such people also inspire others. Because a direct mentor now, obi wo country numa, or a man in Swadi who say, I want to become like this person.
Yeah.
But Ghana, billionaires, millionaires. What I say? It is for a period. Obi rise it for a period. I say season. People come into season and fall out of season. You know, I think going forward, no, we have to have that discussion. That discussion should be on the table. How we will be able to promote and improve our own.
Okay. All right. Obiyanko Ora. So I think Ora is one of the issues. I say Ghana for edi home komo bebre. Komo aba wo ho ene se womo a aban sika kodi womo ho a amfa ekwan papa so no yebobo omudi ebinumo akose sika no womo pese omutua Ghana for pese omo chese omo anto aba ma NDC se womo ene womo nko negotiation no montua sika no they just want to see them in court na bia the next punishment no or monsaka yet so honorable Fifi Kwete ebe ma comment say womo sika ne wo mo ho no ene mpanyefo bi edi nkomo na eno achikra na yehu se mmara bi wo ho no mo a ma kwan for pre-bargaining pre-bargaining ne chese mawia aban sika Kane 100 cities mmara wo ho e kire me se metimi atua ebia 60 cities ama aban na ebia aban agya me na ye pre-bargaining of which eno na accusations aba se ekoso se nkofo ye pre-bargaining for sika akwakodi wo monsem ora so far
mami da wase me 1 minute
mpacho mami check your time 52 or 4 minutes
4 minutes mami da wase I think say ora shesheya NDC aban de ba ya no if I'm not mistaken is part of the top 3 reasons why Ghana for Etoaba NDC for Aben. Now, Semekaya, you've been one of the people that have also advocated for Ora. And I'm a Mashopa, with the Jijima, Ora, say Ora, obeyisi. I don't think you are impressed how Ora has been handled about it. President Mahama. I don't think you are impressed. Unya yanka areshimu unya ye jidi ya unya wo NDC mu impenifu mu in fact the crusader of oral kujato ablakwa honorable enyemo mu kan nyina no unya yanka by this time almost 9 months nka bem but then ye hu say a started free time na almost started say almost persecute NPP for Attorney General be gina honoma na o ka say when a suspect when a suspect obobo din a o disgrace yomo ye mu be ka say the Attorney General ye no ensem fata because say ofo say o case then I saw ye boa evidences ano na court na jai journalists for no munye PR no because journalists more reporters e court ora ejuma start here it is expected somebody reporting on that but I say Attorney General became the communication minister for the government. Na ojina simpie so a obobo bubudi. Na nkrofo invade nkrofo fie ekocheche omo because they are part of suspects. Anche any yete say NDC aban President Mahama ni Attorney General nkrofo na previous government e de omo kokota na ye di omo asem omo discontinue case no. Say omo nye interested adintia efa omo aban ho. Mama, critical example. Ye papa atuforsen. Na the case e wo court. Ana first ruling na ba ya ko appeal na ye aban e di mujuma. NDC for by they said they weren't interested. Why? Because the AG as a time and no opposition was part of the council for atuforsen. The only thing he would have said is say he's privy to the case. It's based on that and of course say but did he take time? And that was the question we were asking. Did he take time as at the time not Attorney General to review government and handing over note and the document the wall to be able to compare? Say at a former Attorney General no Jina Soka say he had a case. But less than few days he discontinued the case. Yeah, discontinued any awarded at 247 honorable position as finance minister. Mamefa no tonchen. Bank of Ghana, the governor see here, nana sem e quarter ni edi wansem. Then they see here, president na appointee AGDP also I'm not interested. And on see clear no. You clear the paper your man appointment as Bank of Ghana governor and on ko share honum. In the case of Dufour, honum na plea bargain ya asem yi ba ya. Oti ya me so me tie say oh ya recover 60%. It is the government need to recover 60%. Based on that on the case they are not interested. I want discontinue case no. It is a aura a year agenda. NDC for riding on the budget to me no. Say enyama we nyina amfo dia Ghana for have the right and the cause to ask the NDC say this is not what you promised us. It is just like Galamsey. The fight against Galamsey, that is not what they are doing. For you to have people to come and sit on set and spill sebi on truth. And yama muka ye added to buy no airline no on kase ye buy 8 months ya repele. It took Ghanaians, yourself, myself, ordinary Ghanaians to put pressure on the government. After the death of our 8 heroes. 8 euros live free proposal for consideration. Should it be that? Meanwhile, you have clear mind on what you needed to do to fight Galamsey. Since the president say declaring state of emergency, you don't feel say no na sikano say foreigners back on about abiding mudia. It is okay. As Sema President Mameka, is that what their government officials, cabinet members, Nikai? So why will Ghanaians have trust in this government? The end is why would they have? I humbly submit to Ghanaians. The second of 4 mutie say yenje huye because end is for eya is a successness camp and on the budget to me no. Me see on we are say the whole secretary of the NDC Fifi Kwete aka say he is reliably informed and almost pushing obebodi meaning say our facts our evidence is done now so that some government officials at the pressure to age in so to compromise in pursuing those former government officials. Meanwhile, President Nana Akufo-Addo insisted, the former executives in government officials, they are available for accountability. So they've made themselves available. It shouldn't be persecution. Sena Otto Safre, national chairman, one of the chairman of the NDC, Okoko, threatening people's life. Kukwemu, Moto Safre no Obaya, Mama Nebeo. It should be same. Don't send police, national security, Rambo stars to the airport, to places to go and hijack people. For what reason? For what reason?
I'm
insisting, say, the General Secretary Nakano, I'm calling on Special Prosecutor to immediately invite the General Secretary to provide names because it's compromising on the fight against corruption. And here, as NPP, we support it. All right, 9 months, and Ghanaians are disappointed.
Okay, thank you. Roger.
Yaa Titi.
Yes.
Asem Krampono, NPP before they should be ashamed of themselves, especially the case of mentioning Atuforse. In Atuforse's case, Omako Court, AG, as at that time, and any lawyer. Ono ye say okakanze ono ngeke. Ono na ye ni lawyer. And we win the case. And I must say Montiasio under your administration, he won the case. What I say? Now see AG aba. Someone who led a case and won the case. Why would he fight the same case? It's like fighting yourself. What I say? It's like fighting because you know everything that went on. You defended the case and you won the case. Now, the conversation around the Orano, we Ghanaians, we NDC, we all believe that the oral must work. That is why our secretary came to speak against it. Are you getting me? Came to speak in the interest of making sure, say, the oral work. I'm telling you. Everyone in the NDC wants the oral to work. Every Ghanaian wants the oral to work. I'm telling you, and I'm so happy he agrees, sir. Omunko for na omo disika no NPP for say ye chi omo
that will be a discussion.
say o say un person
who suspect you will be a discussion. But correct money.
Oh yeah, you know. O kasa no me yekom. O kasa no me yekom.
Don't say kasa no me yekom. That is my only case.
O kasa no me yekom. Me say o statement o analysis o make here and say omo disika no according to you Kwadwo say omo ye readily available to give Omasa. Let me make my submission.
What's the moment here?
Don't
Obi allow me.
Obi can say. Oral no. NDC for working on the oral. Now, young secretary Abba say onim names people who want to impede or who want to prevent the working of the oral. And America say a very good thing say NPP for Krajitum say the oral must work. And I cannot say.
But what's I'm not So where is the accusation coming from?
I'm not accusing him. I'm saying he supports it. I'm saying say. Or no say the oral must work.
You have voted on that.
Please.
So what?
Until what the American on the into what I'm putting out there and say. Yeah, penny for no mutie biemo. Say oral no by hook or crook the oral must work. Any human being born of a man or a woman in this country who has touched state resources, all this acquiring their own personality, the plea bargain will not work. We, the Ghanaian youth, are not in agreement of the plea bargain. That is what I'm telling them. And that is what he is saying. He, the NPP, is saying that they are not in agreement with the plea bargain. Is that not what you are saying?
Who said that?
Now look at you. You have not said that. Who message that whole kind right there?
Please.
What's the Ghanaians voted on oral? Please.
Do your oral.
Keep quiet and let me talk.
You spoke. Do your oral.
I'm saying,
do your oral.
You see.
That is it.
I am telling the leaders, they say. I am telling the leaders, they say. Even the NPP said they are not in support of the plea bargain, and we, the NDC, we are not in support of the plea bargain. So the oral must work. So before 1 million Ghana cedis, not amount 600,000 Ghana cedis are also watching. Because that means that we have created an escape point for people to steal state money, state resources, and come and pay part of it. Now, say 1 million of last 4 years and now 8 years. Is it the same as 1 million of today? No. And you know, NPP for say, on one person supporting plea bargain. Yet aside that, let me send a question or let me say something to our top people. Okay. What him say when the issue of corruption comes to the table, NPP claims that I'm corrupt. I'm claiming say there are no verifiable evidence to support the claims that I'm corrupt. No more real estate resources. No, we have to set an example for them. Let's tell them.
Okay, thank you very much. Obi from the NPP communications team,
more 9 months,
and Roger from the
working.
And this